Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Tuesday morning to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today we are in week 10 of our Madden NFL 22 creative player franchise for the Austin Ceraolo series, and we are at home battling off against the New Orleans Saints, who are 1-7 on the regular season. And we still remain undefeated in this regular season, and I hope to stay that way at least. And then come around Super Bowl time, or postseason rather, we would still have that number one seed and not have to play the wild card round. So, without a further ado, we will show you the uniforms and we'll see you guys at kickoff. Alright, so the New Orleans Saints, they are going to be wearing their white away jersey with their away gold alternate pants, their black socks, and their black with gold shoes. So for the Tennessee Titans, they're going to be wearing their 1999 through 2017 style home uniforms, but they are going to wear their white helmets. And they had the white helmets when they were known as the Houston Oilers then, but then it changed to the Titans in 99, and then 2018, they brought their current blue helmets, so they're going to be wearing their dark blue home jersey with their white away pants, 2015 socks, and white with dark blue shoes. So we'll see you guys kick off. Alright, so now it is kickoff time here in Nashville, Tennessee at Nissan Stadium, and Darrynton Evans is actually ready to return this kickoff for the Tennessee Titans, and he actually is going to go out of bounds at the 37-yard line, so that is in fact a 1st and 10. Not a bad return though, but we're going to use the halfback stretch run play on 1st and 10. So we're going to hand this one off to Derrick Henry, the University of Alabama product. He's going to use that juke move, and he's going to use another juke move on that. And he just broke 2 tackles there, and he gets this touchdown real easily, a 63-yarder, and the Titans lead 7-0. Alright, so now this is a 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. They're going to hand this one off to Alvin Kamara. And Alvin Kamara only gains about 4 on that play. So he only has 2 touchdowns this regular season. So, and the Saints are only 1-7. So from the looks of it right now, I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to qualify these playoffs. I mean, most teams that do start out 1-7 do not even make the playoffs by the end of the regular season. So 3rd down and 6 now for the New Orleans Saints. So Jameis Winston, he's going to throw this one, but the ball was loose. He lost the football, but we did make a nice fumble recovery, and it was out of bounds, I'd have to say. So the New Orleans Saints do get their first turnover in this episode. We're going to throw this one out to A.J. Brown. So A.J. Brown gets stopped at the 26. So this is in fact a 1st and 10. So we're going to use the PA post-shot pass play. And our primary receiver is going to be Austin Ceraolo, the TCU product. And Ceraolo, he does claim the reception, but does he actually get it into the end zone for a touchdown? No. But he did catch it, but his feet were in the white line, so that meant no touchdown. So we're going to throw this one out to Ceraolo, and Austin Ceraolo scores a touchdown for the Titans, and it's now 1,500 receiving yards. He has 1,547 receiving yards this season, so it's now 14-0 Titans. Alright, so now we have made a fumble recovery by Malcolm Butler, or Matthias Fairley rather, made that fumble recovery. So we did take a small break there. So 1st and 10, we're going to use a double slants route, and I'm thinking about throwing this one out to Julio Jones, but that is not a completed pass. He had intentions of claiming the possession of the football, but he didn't have both of his hands fully handled on it. So another incomplete pass. Ryan Tannehill 2 for 5. And I'm thinking about throwing this pass out to Julio Jones to make this one a 21-0 lead. So we're going to throw this pass. There is a flag on the play, and let's see what that is all about. It is a roughing the passer call by the Saints defense, so that's going to be an automatic first down on Cam Jordan, and that is a gain of 15, so we're down at the 24 now, so we're going to step back to pass, and I hope we don't get sacked on this play defensively, but we have been throwing incomplete passes along the lines. I mean, we're not a bad passing team. I mean, we do have one of the greatest offenses in this league, yes. But do we actually throw all of our completed passes? No. So, I'm thinking single back formation, and we're going to do a quick slant route on 1st and goal. From the 7th, we're stepping back, and we're going to throw this one out to Austin Ceraolo. That is a Titans touchdown. 21-0 Titans lead. Alright, so this is now 1st and 10. We are blitzing here on the defense. So they're going to run this one with Alvin Kamara. So he gets stopped at the 48. Only a gain of 1 yard on that play. So we're going to play some defense here. And I'd like to have an interception or maybe a nice fumble recovery for a touchdown. Maybe a quarterback sack even. But Alvin Kamara, he is just going to claim that possession. And we'll see you guys in the 2nd quarter. Gets a first down. Alright, so 1st and 10. They're going to step back to pass. And that is going to be 2nd and 4. A gain of 6. So the Saints are really looking to get their first touchdown in this game. They are looking forward, and 2nd and 4, they're going to step back to pass. That is incomplete. Now this will result in a 3rd and 4, and I hope that we can possibly get a nice INT or something out of this one, but I doubt that it's going to happen anyway. But the fumble, here's our hit stick fumble. This means that the Saints do not have the opportunity of trying to attempt a field goal, but 3 turnovers in this episode by the Saints team. So J.N. Brown made that fumble recovery, so Derrick Henry runs it, 2 carries, 73 yards, and 1 touchdown by the University of Alabama product. So we're going to run it again. But hopefully we can get another first down on this play, so which we should be able to do, and we do. So 3 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown. So we're going to actually go use the weak formation, and I'm thinking here for a sec, I might just use a PA post shot and have Austin Ceraolo as our primary target. So we're going to throw this one out to Ceraolo, and he is just going to claim that reception. He's going to throw a front flip, and that is a touchdown, his 25th career touchdown reception, and the Titans are going to lead this one 29-0. Alright, so 2-minute warning is over. We're going to run it with Derrick Henry, and he dives on into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. It is now 36-0 Titans lead. Alright, so 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Jameis Winston, he is going to step back to pass. He actually gets sacked, but the New Orleans Saints do make that fumble recovery, which is a good thing for the Saints offense, because if they lost that fumble, it would have been it would be a Titans takeaway and a Saints turnover. So this is in fact another incomplete pass. Now it's 3rd and 18 from the 27-yard line. So we're going to play some defense here. And I'm hoping that we can possibly get a, well, in Leighton's terms, have the Saints have a 4th down and our chance to return the punt. Anyways, Austin Ceraolo, number 84 for Tennessee, he is ready to return. And Ceraolo, where is he actually going to take this direction to? So he's going to get tackled at the 31-yard line. So we'll see you guys in the second half. Alright, so now this is 1st and 10. Jameis Winston. It appears that he's going to step back to pass, and he will. So he gets sacked. But the Saints make a nice fumble recovery there. Rashaan Evans gets his first sack of the game. And this is now 2nd and 8. So at least it wasn't like a 2nd and 17 where they lost yardage. But luckily the Saints, they have an offensive line to recover those fumbles. But they would still have possession of the football in other terms. So 3rd and 8. Incomplete pass. 7 for 15, 51 yards for Jameis Winston. So we're ready to return this punt with Austin Ceraolo. And the Saints, they're going to punt this one away. And we're ready to return it. So we're going to use that juke move. And we do get stopped down at the 28. So that is 21 yards per return for Austin Ceraolo. So we're going to use the I formation. I'm thinking about using the halfback stretch run play for Derrick Henry. And we're just going to run it with Derrick Henry. So we're going to use that juke move. Another juke move there. And he is just going to run the field. Going to dive on roll it into the end zone. That is a Titans touchdown. And it's now going to be a 72-yarder. 43-0 Titans lead. Alright, so it's now 1st and 10. And the Saints, they were back to pass. So they're going to throw this one. And that is incomplete. So that we're going to blitz on this play. So 2nd down and 10 from the 49-yard line. They're going to step this one back to pass. That is another incompletion. So we're blitzing again for the 3rd straight down, 3rd and 10, down at the 49-yard line. So they're going to step back to pass, and they lose the football. So this means that Jeffrey Simmons makes the fumble recovery, and this is in fact their 4th turnover, I'm guessing, in this whole episode. 5th turnover. I was 1 turnover short, so 1st and 10, we are going to run it with Derrick Henry. So Derrick Henry runs it, and does he actually get this one into the end zone? Yes, he does indeed. His 30th rushing touchdown this season, and the Titans are up 30-0. Alright, so we have made a fumble recovery, and we get this one into the end zone with J.N. Brown. So that is now going to be a 57-0 Tennessee Titans lead. So our first defensive touchdown in this one, Kevin Byard makes that sack, but then evidently Jameis Winston loses a football. Titans scoop it up, score a touchdown, 57-0 Titans lead. We're going to take a break. Alright, so it's 4th and 15. The Titans played some great defense. There were a lot of sacks involved, but the Saints, they were losing lots of yardage, and it looks like Austin Ceraolo is going to take this one down at the 32-yard line. So this is in fact a 1st and 10, so we're going to use the halfback stretch run play with Derrick Henry down at the 32. So Derrick Henry using that juke move, and I'm guessing this NFL superstar could have at least almost 250. It's like 237, which isn't all that bad. I mean, Derrick Henry, he is an elite running back. He is also talented, though, you have to admit, at one end of the spectrum, but he only gained about 4 on that play, which gives him 241. So we're going to put in Julio Jones for Austin Ceraolo using the PA sprint halfback flat run passing play on a 2nd down and 6. So Julio Jones, he's actually going to nearly get this one into the end zone, but not bad. But 1st and goal from the 2, we should be able to get this one in by the end of this 3rd quarter. If not, there's always time in the 4th. We get sacked by Michael Kendricks, the former Philadelphia Eagles linebacker. So 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. 5 minutes left in the 4th. We're going to throw this one out to Julio Jones. That is a gain of 8 on that play. So 3rd and goal. Let's see. What other plays are there? Oh, quick slant route would be a good one. But we're down at the 2. We're going to throw this one out to Julio Jones. That is going to be Jones's first touchdown of the game. And it's now going to be 64-0 Titans. Alright, so there's less than 2 minutes left in the 4th. We're going to throw this pass out to Julio Jones. That is, in fact, a touchdown. And it's his 5th one on the year. So it's now going to be 72-0 Tennessee Titans lead. Alright, 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. We're stepping back to pass, and we're going to throw this one out deep to Julio Jones, but that is incomplete. I don't think we're going to use that play for the remainder of the game. No. Go to formation. Use the shotgun formation. Use the PAF slide pass play on 3rd down and 10 from the 19-yard line. And he's going to throw this one deep out to Julio Jones, but he steps out of bounds at the 25. All right, Ryan Tannehill, 151.7 passer rating, 16 for 23, 380 yards, 5 touchdowns on the day. Jameis Winston, 69.0, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Derrick Henry, 9 carries, 241 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day. Let's go to the receiving side. Austin Ceraolo, 177 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Julio Jones had 2 touchdowns himself. Defensively, though, Armani Hooker, 2 sacks. Kevin Byard, 1 sack. Rashad Weaver had a sack. Michael Kendricks had 1 sack. Rashawn Evans and Jayon Brown all had INTs. Brown was the only one to claim a defensive touchdown. As you can see, that was a fumble recovery. So this ends it here in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. I cannot wait for week 13, though, because that is going to be the week where we get to see who is a playoff material and who isn't. So we'll see you guys then.